My workday starts when most of the campus is fast asleep, including Mike's 6. My typical workday probably starts around 6 a.m. every morning. I get to Mike's indoor enclosure where he spends the night. The first thing I do is greet him. He loves to see people, he loves to interact with us, and if you can wake him first thing in the morning, then he's ready to say hello. Once Mike is outside and enjoying his yard, I'll usually begin cleaning the inside of the building, cleaning out his, I guess you could call it a litter box. We also have to scrub the floors and the walls and empty all the garbage cans and make sure everything is perfectly clean for the rest of the day. While Mike enjoys the great outdoors, I head to class. This semester we're taking about 26 hours. My classes also involve labs. We usually do somewhere between 2 and 6 hours of lab time every week. I was a pre-vet biology major. Now I'm a third-year veterinary student. After I graduate, I am planning on going into zoo medicine. I'm one of the couple of people in my class that are planning on going into zoo work. Oh wait, I missed it. After a long day of lecture, I usually head back to work. I almost always, every single night, go out front and play with Mike first. He's an incredibly social cat. He loves interacting with people, and a lot of times if you don't go out there and show him some attention, he's not going to come inside for you. One of the reasons I wanted to come here to go to vet school was to have the opportunity to work with such an amazing animal like Mike. Then we'll bring Mike inside, and once we bring him in, he gets fed 25 pounds of meat every night. He's about 440 pounds right now, so he eats a pretty big meal. We'll practice loading Mike in his trailer. We'll give him a few minutes in that trailer just to practice and make sure he stays on his game for football season. After I finish with Mike's evening routine, it's usually a night full of studying for me. 26 hours is not an easy feat when you also have a part-time job. Saturdays during the fall are probably my favorite times of the year because we get to bring Mike to the football games. Mike loading into his trailer is a completely voluntary process. We never force him in, we never bribe him in. We basically open the door and give him the option to come inside if he wants to. You can't really force a tiger to do something that he doesn't want to do. If you want to be Mike's caretaker, you apply during the spring of your second year of vet school, and we apply as a pair. Dr. Baker, who's Mike's veterinarian, will bring you out to see Mike during your interview and see how you interact with him, see how he responds to you. Daniel and I have been good friends for a really long time, and when I decided I was ready to apply for this job, he was the only choice for me. Me and my partner will alternate who gets to drive the truck on varying game days. So for the Alabama game, I was the designated driver, I guess you could say. We've practiced over the summer just how to maneuver turns, but there's really nothing that can prepare you for the number of people that are on campus during game day. Once we're inside the stadium, we park right next to the visitors' tunnel. We just sit there and watch warm-ups and mainly answer a lot of questions. On the back of the truck, there's always a very select group of people who get to ride. These guests are usually friends or family of me or my coworker or of Mike's veterinarian. I've been an LSU fan since I was a little girl. My entire family are huge Tiger fans. Having my dad there to share it with me was an experience that I'll never forget, and I know he'll never forget, and I'm incredibly lucky to have gotten that opportunity. Once we do the ride around the stadium, we head back to the enclosure so that Mike can have his dinner and go to bed for the night. And then like most students, my coworker and I will head to the football game after this. We head up to the student section and enjoy the rest of the game.